So the PGA Tour is under investigation by the Department of Justice for violating antitrust laws. Okay, so this all has to do with the fact that they have banned the players who have gone over to the LIV. So what does this mean? This has happened in the past, and like a lot of you legal experts know a lot more about this kind of proceeding than me, for sure. But here's my takeaways from this, because this happened like back in 1994 as well. They were under investigation, and nothing really kind of came out of it. Like they didn't get hit, they didn't get sanctioned, nothing. And here we go again, right? So what's going on? This all has to do with being a potential monopoly. So if you're you can't have a monopoly in this country. So if you're monopolizing the whole industry, you're going to get tagged by it from the government. Now, personally, I don't really think the government should be involved in this kind of stuff. That's just kind of my own personal opinion. Like, whatever, but maybe they should be. I don't know for sure. I'm not an expert in this field, but typically anytime the government gets involved with stuff, things get messed up. Let's just face it, right? That's most of the time, that's a pretty accurate statement. Like you got a lot of people and a lot of money and things go haywire. So that's why I say, look, maybe they shouldn't be the ones involved here. If there are monopolies, these things could work themselves out, and I don't think there should be monopolies. But regardless, the PGA Tour kind of is a monopoly. I mean, let's face it. They handle all the tournaments for the most part, and the other tours, like the DP World Tour, they work in conjunction with them. And then the major championships, they work in conjunction with those organizations, the USGA, the R&A, the PGA of America, and Augusta National, right? So they work with them. And those organizations really only have one tournament a year. Well, I mean, the USGA has a bunch of them, but one like professional, major, like pro level event. So that would be the only one that would conflict with the PGA Tour. So they work in conjunction with these things. So here's LIV, and they're not working in conjunction with them. But the reason they're under investigation purely is because they have suspended and banned, I mean, indefinite suspension from the PGA Tour for those players that go over to LIV. So the Department of Justice is looking into this. Here's why that's questionable. Okay. You have, and everybody gets on me or whoever talks about LIV or goes to a LIV event or does anything with them, and they beat you up over where's the money come from, right? And look, I get that. There's nations around this world that have kind of bad track records for human rights. And I'm not for that, and I think a lot of things should change, not only in other countries, but, well, look, let's clean our own house first. Like, the U.S. has got some problems as well that needs fixed up. So, look, we can't do everything here. We can only do what we can do. So, here's why, though, this particular instance is interesting for golf, right? So the Saudis back the money for LIV, right? They're the financial arm of this whole tour. Okay. Is it sports washing? I don't know. Maybe they are. Look, and if it is it so bad, right? Obviously, sports washing can be bad because you're using sports to cover up your, bad things you've done over the years. The thing is, with the LIV Golf Tour, it's a tour funded by Saudi Arabia. Like, it's not going to cover things forever. At some point, you're going to have to change your ways. So it might be them saying, hey, we're slowly going to change. Or even if they don't want to change, I think this golf tour would allow for change to occur in the country. All right, we're getting off track. But regardless, it's funded by the Saudis. Okay, so the Department of Justice is investigating the PGA Tour for antitrust violations. So here's where it gets funny, maybe. The president, our current president, is going to be visiting Saudi Arabia in the next few days. He may already be there by the time you watch this, but it's happening kind of as we speak. He is heading there now. So that's strange. Why would, if they're so bad, or, it's just, right? Don't you think there could be some maybe issues here? Oh, the DOJ is investigating the PGA Tour for having a monopoly because they suspended players from playing on the LIV Tour funded by Saudi Arabia. The president is visiting Saudi Arabia. This is all happening at once. Like, isn't that strange to you? Like, to me, it just says, I don't know. I don't know how all the pieces fit together, but just saying it like that, to me, makes me think, okay, some things could be fishy. Maybe nothing's fishy. Maybe something's fishy. I don't know. I'm not a political guru in any sense. I'm kind of just neutral in that world. I'm like, I love golf. I like talking about golf. I love being involved in golf. I like the LIV Tour. I like the PGA Tour. I like the DP World Tour. And I like all the major championships. I don't think you should have a monopoly. I don't think you should suspend players. If they qualify for your tour, you can have regulations to be on your tour. And if you violate those regulations, okay, I get it. But I don't think you should prohibit people from wanting to play on another tour. If you're good enough to do both, guess what? You're good enough to do both. If you're a draw for the fans, hey, I would have different rules for Tiger Woods than dude I never heard of before, even though this dude might be on the PGA Tour. Tiger gets to play by a different set of rules. Because he's Tiger Woods, he draws a lot of attention and eyeballs to the sport. Not everybody has to play by the same rules, right? At the end of the day, like, it is a television show, the PGA Tour. I would want whoever I can to get the most eyeballs. Sponsors love it. People love it. It's great. I wouldn't suspend anybody. So I don't know if the fishy things are going on with governments. That's not my lane, right? But I do know, for some strange reason, the PGA Tour is once again, or is currently under investigation by the Department of Justice for possibly violating antitrust laws, for banning players, suspending players from playing on the PGA Tour who have gone over to play on LIV, which is funded by the Saudi Arabians, and the president is currently on his way to Saudi Arabia. Call me crazy, conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat, I don't know. You tell me, comment below. What do you think? I'm just bringing it up because it all kind of fits in some strange way or not. You let me know what you think. Comment below. Thanks for listening, watching, whatever you do. See you soon.